Hey, what's happening? I ain't make a video in a minute, but there are a few things I want to talk about. And this video is actually not even going to be about relationships and men and women. This is actually going to be something about bridging the gap in the black community. Something happened last week, late last week, going into this current week, with Deion Sanders. He accepted a job at Colorado University. And a lot of people are giving him a tough time because we feel like he's obligated to still represent an HBCU, because HBCU is a historically black college university. He had a good thing going, just right until the wheels fall off, pretty much. Um, Now, from what I understand, Deion was making $500,000 a year. He's been there. He's been at Jackson State for 2 years. Um, He's brought tremendous contributions to the school. He got him a sweet little deal with Under Armour. He got he got Walmart to donate serious money to help them build some type of facility. I think it's a weight room or a practice facility or something. But Walmart was able to contribute. So in his short time there, he's contributed a lot, a lot. Um, and he was recruited because of his success at Jackson State. He was recruited by predominantly white institutions. The opportunity he took was Colorado University. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the number is around $5 million. So he's getting paid 5 times the amount of money that he was paid at Jackson State. Plus, not only is he getting paid more money, he's going to have a lot more opportunity, meaning that his budget for hiring other coaches, whether it be black or otherwise, he just has a lot more uh, power and resources at his disposal. And I don't knock him for that. A lot of us are, you know, we're on this. You made this an obligation. You made this commitment to be at Jackson State, and you was doing all this talk about, uh, black colleges being overlooked, and he did. Deion did say that. He said that. However, I believe that he's done more than enough to back up the talk that he was talking. Um, and he's not obligated to be at the level that you all want him to be at. If he feel as if it's time for him to accelerate and to get a new challenge, because at the end of the day, it's work. It's work. He's working. Coaching is his job. And if someone's offering him 10 times the amount of money that a black institution is willing to or is able to pay him, and he has a lot more backing when it comes to boosters, and the facilities are just all around nicer. I know the excuses and the reasons that we're going to give. That's just more reason for him to stay around so he can build up the program. He can do this and he can do that. Deion's not the savior, but he is the person who came and gave us the blueprint of what to do, so that somebody else who, maybe an ex NFL player who has a brilliant football mind that could potentially be could do well as a coach can do the same thing, and elevate their resume, if you will, so they can get the real bag. At the end of the day, Deion said he ain't needed money, but money talks at the same time. So I'm not one of the ones that's going to knock him. I think that we need to not be as critical of him as we've been. Take what he's giving. Excuse me. Take what he's given and replicate it. What he did in the short time that he was there, it was remarkable. So, like I said, give him some grace. It's his life and it's his family's life at the end of the day. $5 million a year, if those numbers are correct, that's significant money for 99% of us. Um, So, and even to him, I'm pretty sure that's significant money to him. And he's still a man who has, he's still a man who desires to leave a legacy for his family. So, let's say he stays at this program for 10 years, $50 million in pre-tax money that he could also leave for his children and his children's children. And, that could really be generational wealth. Let's not look at it from just our lens. Let's look at it from the lenses of what has been accomplished and what could be accomplished moving forward. And I think great things could be. Once again, like I said, Deion is not the savior. Deion is not obligated to do anything um, for Black America. I think he's done enough. I think he's proven that the points that he was making was he's been true to it. He's been true to his word. And let's not act as if Jackson, Mississippi was the dream city. We know that they've had issues with clean water. We know that they've had issues with violence. So let's not act as if we're putting, as if we put him in the ideal situation, the ideal scenario. He stuck with it, turned the team around, and it's now time for him to move on to bigger and better things. And I'm not a fan of predominantly white institutions. I'm not. I prefer HBCUs all day, every day. Even though most of them are still ran by the state, so they're still, I get what I'm saying. But I think that once again, I think we need to get off of Deion so heavy and let him do his thing. At the end of the day, he's still a man, and at the end of the day, he's, like I said, he still has done more than most have done in 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years in their positions. And the reason he's able to do it, of course, is because he has influence, and he's used his influence for the betterment of that program, and the contributions that he has made to that program. There's no way that they're even able to pay him back. So like I said, I think it's a job well done. Congrats, salute to him. And I like the way he's moving. I just want him to make sure that when he's making moves that he's following protocol. So it'll be nice for him if he doesn't have already. Make sure he has a lawyer, because the way he is moving could be somebody's always there watching to make sure there's no violations. I know he's moving his son with him. His son is his son, but Travis Hunter is not his son. So it's just you guys got to be careful to make sure you're following all the rules and nobody has any ammunition to use against you just because you choose to make the decision that you have made. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that what I'm saying makes sense, and I hope that we're not so pro-black that we want everyone just to kind of sit in destitute situations and unfavorable situations just because that's where we're at. It's nothing wrong with people elevating and getting their shine on, and even if getting their shine on is being amongst white people, that's cool, it's fine. But once again, I hope that you all hope my perspective was able to touch you and to make you think about this situation in another light. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to shoot them down in the comment section. I'll let y'all on the next one.